Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today we're going to San Diego. San Diego was just always a great market back in the 60s and 70s and 80s for top 40 radio. I mean, you had KGB, which was a monster. KFM, BFM, B100 was a great radio station. And you also had 1170 KCBQ. KCBQ is the station we're featuring on today's Aircheck. It just was a tight radio station. Lots of stuff was going on there. And who can forget the last contest? Probably one of the greatest radio promotions of all time, and it was on KCBQ. They had great jocks there over the years. Bill Moffitt, Rich Brother Robin, Christopher Kane, Gene Knight. Just so many great names we remember through the years. On this Aircheck, we're going to feature Gene Knight, a legend in SoCal radio. So let's give it a listen. It's 1170 KCBQ.
KCBQ, I need you to color my world.
The bubble, the bubble, the bubble. See Arch Obler's exciting motion picture, The Bubble, in the world's premiere of Space Vision. The picture floats off the screen. See The Bubble.
The bubble, exclusively at the Academy Theater at 37th and University.
KCBQ.
Albert Hammond, it never rains in Southern California. Sounds like a weather forecast on the Dave Conley Show. KCBQ, Albert Hammond. Never rains in Southern California, 719. This is Gene Knight. KCBQ, this is Gene Knight, keeping you warm with a summer breeze at 725.
So mother never told me about Ultra Bright.
Ultra Bright, more whitener than any leading toothpaste, yet as safe for teeth as the leading fluoride.
Mother never told me about Ultra Bright.
The sex appeal toothpaste.
KCBQ.
It's been raining so hard today up in Claremont, somebody called me up at 297-8200 and said, play some song about sunshine. This is Cream. KCBQ, San Diego. This is Gene Knight, 7:30 at the Q. KCBQ, Jesus Christ Superstar, Murray Head, the Trinidad Singer, 7:34. This is Gene Knight. KCBQ, Johnny Rivers got the rockin' pneumonia, boogie woogie flu, and all that. 7:38. This is Gene Knight. Nobody has more records at better super discount prices than Tower Records in San Diego. Tower Records has opened in San Diego, right across the street from the Sports Arena on Sports Arena Boulevard. And Tower Records has tens of thousands of brand new LPs at only $3.88 per LP or less. And that or less, friends, can really save you a bundle of bucks. Tower Records has more country LPs than most stores have in their inventories. More soul LPs. Had to think there for a minute. Than most stores have in their entire inventories. They got more classics, more jazz, more international, more big bands, more pops, more soco volos, more solo vocals, more groups, more rock, more folk, more ethnic, more you name it. It's a positive fact. Just plain nobody else but the largest record store in the known world, Tower Records. That's got more super discount priced LPs and tapes than anyone anywhere in the whole known world. Any LP in the store, only $3.88 or less at Tower Records on Sports Arena Boulevard. They're open tonight and every night of the year till midnight. Go get them at Tower. Here's a Q-tip. If you have a drinking problem or want to help someone who does, call EOC Alcoholism Center, 233-0111. KCBQ all the way through for you. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, and A Day in the Life. 7:47. This is Gene Knight. All right, you guys, hurry up. KCBQ, America, Ventura Highway, Wallbangers rocks into 73 with a Little Lime. The Fragile Lime, Seattle's top show band, back at Wallbangers. Fragile Lime at Wallbangers. Grab someone you love. Wallbanger tonight. KCBQ and the Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. 7:55 with Gene Knight.
To open.
We know, they know, and you know and I know that it was wrong. KCBQ, San Diego. This is Gene Knight, 8 o'clock at the Q. KCBQ and Rod Stewart, Maggie May, 8:04. This is Gene Knight. It's going to be kind of cold and wet out there tonight, so it's time to cuddle up next to your rat. KCBQ, 8:06. This is Gene Knight asking the musical question, what attracts Ben to Ben?
Man and Woman helps you understand what love and sex are all about. The difference between infatuation and true love. We by week, man and woman builds into an encyclopedia of adult relationships that can tell you things you may never have learned anywhere else.
Rain ending tonight. Frost warnings posted. Low tonight 25 to 30. Clearing through the weekend. Highs tomorrow in the 50s. Downtown 47. In the valley it's 45. KCBQ. This is Gene Knight. It's 8:10. Anything at all you want to hear tonight? Well, I want to play it for you. Just give me a call. 297-8200. I'll put it on the queue for you. KCBQ. 8:13 with Gene Knight, Claire, Gilbert O'Sullivan. KCBQ, Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. It's 8:24 with Gene Knight.
Silton, Bill Gamble's, all 5 stores, a people's sale.
Bill Gamble's biannual sale starts Friday, next Friday, January 12th, at all 5 locations. KCBQ and Carly Simon. KCBQ San Diego. This is Gene Knight. 8:30 at the Q.
Bunch of wild Indians. This ain't no time for joking.
KCBQ Charlie Verne. Hey, Mr. Custer, Gene Knight at 12:42.
Pussycat Theaters is pleased to present the first travelogue for adult.
Get the great taste of A&W Drive-In root beer in bottles and cans at a grocery store near you. Elton John, Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. KCBQ will give away 15 sets of wheels, 2, 3, even 4 at a time. Any way you want them, get set to get them right here on your Q Radio.
Stopped to eat at last. I wanted something fast, so I drove.
KCBQ 1254 here on the Gene Knight Show. As you probably know by now, Sly and the Family Stone are going to be here in San Diego in concert tonight at the San Diego Sports Arena. And in view of that event and that dynamite concert, well, I got Sly and the Family Stone's greatest hits LP. Every one of their great songs, all for you. From Q, if you're caller number 19, into me, 297-8200. Q, zap lines are open. KCBQ just got zapped by Helen Schaefer. I was just on the phone with her. She lives in Spring Valley, and she got me for Sly and the Family Stone's greatest hits LP. Now, I'm going to have another chance for you to zap me coming up in just seconds. We got at least a winner every single hour here on Q all afternoon long. And now listen, because this is going to floor you. Raffi's, the carpet people, are having their first ever warehouse clearance sale. And today is the last day of it. $250,000 worth of carpeting must be sold, much of it at or below Raffi's cost. So come on out. See the crazy low prices for yourself. Where? At Raffi's Warehouse, 1250 North Marshall, El Cajon. Just take the Main Street off-ramp off Highway 8, then turn north on Marshall. Raffi's, they're going to floor you. Ken Robertson Gold Dust Productions present the return of Sly Stone. October 28th at the arena. KCBQ. That's tonight, man. I got my Q request lines open for you right now. If there's something you want to hear, you give me a call. 297-8200. Here's Brother Louie and the Stories with a Story. KCBQ San Diego with another cash call worth a fortune coming up sometime this hour. It's a whole lot after 1:00 in the afternoon. This is Gene Knight rocking and rolling here at the Q. I got a little brown-eyed girl with me today. KCBQ presents the second of 6 fabulous honeymoon vacations. This time San Francisco. I know you can dig that, so stand by for details on how to win. And don't forget the cash call. We're going to have a Q double cash call this hour. Get ready.
Oh, that touch of Sweden.
KCBQ, Helen Ready, Delta Dawn 108. Hello there, this is Gene Knight on the Q.
What's delicious?
What's nutritious?
What satisfies you?
It keeps your action up.
Yoo-hoo, the chocolate energy drink. It keeps your action up. Yoo-hoo.
Mostly sunny, warm, and dry today. Downtown it's 88 and the Valley 90. Here's a Q-tip. A gigantic pool-a-thon is going to be held November 3rd at Gunther Pool in El Cajon to raise funds for the Mount Miguel Pool. Call 465-2694 or Mount Miguel High for more information. I heard a rumor that Shotgun Tom's going to go over there the day of the pool-a-thon and jump in and make a great big tidal wave.
Gene Knight, KCBQ.
Give me an eye!
KCBQ with another Q-Zap, another chance for you to win in just seconds.
If you haven't experienced Clairol Herbal Essence Shampoo yet.
Come into the garden of earthly delight.
Listen carefully. I'm now adding more money to KCBQ's Cash Call Jackpot, bringing the new total to $1,753. If you tell me that amount when I call, you win a double, because this hour later on, I'm going to be placing a Q double cash call. The amount you must know again, the amount in the jackpot right now, $1,753. KCBQ, boy, it's been a long time since I heard such a happy song as that. It's new on cue from the Carpenters. Top of the world, 121. This is G Night, right on top of a Sunday afternoon here at the Q, and another Q double cash call coming up sometime this hour. We've got over $3,500 to give away if somebody can tell us that amount. This weekend, Tower Records super discounts, a whole slew of brand new LPs to only $333 each, like Ian Thomas's new LP, or the Shylights' new LP, or Bulletin Board by David Cassidy and the Partridges. They're only $333 at Tower Records. And then there's Nana Moscori's All-American album and the new release by Bronzeville Station. They're all on the Janus, Brunswick, and Bell labels, and all only $333 each at Tower Records across the street from the Sports Arena. Open every night of the year until midnight. Go get them.
Remember that great A&W drive-in root beer in the big frosty mugs?
A&W, a root beer. Ooh, A&W root beer, white.
Get the great taste of A&W drive-in root beer in bottles and cans at a grocery store near you. Oh, you heard me give away a Sly and the Family Stone Greatest Hits album just a few minutes ago here on Q. If you wanted one and you didn't get it, I'll give you another chance to get that album sometime this hour. In another Q Zap, we got at least a winner every single hour. How about you? KCBQ's Cash Call Jackpot now contains $1,753. Another Q double cash call coming up in just a second. It might be to you.
We have at our microphone now Miss Mary Jo Farley, who was recently voted the meanest...
At the checkout stand, I fumble around for my checkbook, and then I borrow a pen from the checker, and then I ask somebody what the date is.
Yes, I think I've seen you at the supermarket.
Yeah, but the meanest thing I ever did was last month.
Oh, what was that?
I told everybody they ought to stock up on shoes and clothes for the family, and tires for the car, and furniture and appliances for their house.
Well, what's so mean about that?
Yeah, well, if they'd waited, they could have gotten all those things at 20 to 50% off during the big holiday sale at the Broadway.
It's at the Broadway, it's at the Broadway.
Save from 20 to 50% in every department of the Broadway during this store-wide holiday sale. It's at the Broadway. It's at the Broadway.
KCBQ Radio proudly presents the...
KCBQ with another Q double cash call coming up in moments. It's 1:33 here on the G Night Show. Now listen, because this is going to floor you, man. Raffy's, the carpet people, are having their first ever warehouse clearance sale, and today is the last day. $250,000 worth of carpeting must be sold, much of it at or below Raffy's cost. So come on out, see the crazy low prices for yourself. Where? At Raffy's Warehouse, 1250 North Marshall, El Cajon. Just take the Main Street off-ramp off Highway 8, then turn north on Marshall. Raffy's, they're going to floor you, man. They already have floored me.
Walter Matthau is Charlie Varick. He's wanted by the police and the mafia. Charlie Varick, the last of the independents, if he lives. A Universal picture rated PG.
And here's what the critics are saying about Charlie Varick. Director Don Siegel has raised the crime thriller to a new high. Sunday Mirror. The guy who was so mean and dirty Harry is back, but you'll like him much better this time. Dave McIntyre, Evening Tribune. It's real Edge of the Cedar. Evening News. Walter Matthau is at his best as Charlie Varick, now showing exclusively at Cinema Grossmont in the Grossmont Shopping Center. It is Q Zap time, and the Q Zap lines are open at 297-8200. I got the Sly and the Family Stones Greatest Hits album for you. If you're caller number 7-297-8200, KCBQ just got zapped by Glenn Drake of El Cajon. Glenn zapped me for a Sly and the Family Stones Greatest Hits album, and I'd like to congratulate Cindy and Richard Robinson, too. They won a free Q trip to Las Vegas. More trips and thousands of dollars worth of other prizes just ahead. Get ready to zap us again in just a few seconds on Q.
The 7th Annual Manufacturers Funny Car Championship. The richest and...
KCBQ, hot butter and popcorn, 143. Hello, this is Gene Knight. How are you today? Doing?
Fashion is the word at Bill Gamble's Menswear, where you're going to find the entire collection of A1 new wide silhouette Tobias trousers. You can enjoy the way you look with the famous Tobias fit. You couldn't look more today at any price. So come on into the nearest Bill Gamble's. And don't forget, Gamble's have got tickets to the sports arena and most of the LA events too.
A large selection of Hawaiian shirts and cuff bands waiting for you at Bill Gamble's. Ken Roberts and Goldust Productions present the return of Sly and the Family Stone tonight at the arena right here in San Diego. Get your tickets now at the usual places. Sly Stone tonight at the San Diego Sports Arena. Whoa! New on cue. Led Zeppelin, Tire Maker. KCBQ will give away 15 sets of wheels, 2, 3, even 4 at a time, any way you want them. Get set to get them right here on your Q Radio.
Remember that great A&W drive-in root beer in the big frosty mugs.
Get the great taste of A&W drive-in root beer in bottles and cans at a grocery store near you.
Know how much is in it and when.
Know how much is in it and when. Know how much is.
KCBQ Live and Let Die, Paul McCartney and Wings, 152. This is Gene Knight.
Oh, that touch of Sweden.
KCBQ Sweet Gypsy Rose, Tony Orlando and Don with Gene Knight. It's 156, coming to San Diego's acoustically perfect Century Auditorium Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 9th, 10th, and the 11th, the Howard Ranglin production.
From the moment you take your seat in the audience, you're aware of the scope of sight and sound. You can touch it, you can bathe in it, and you will become part of it. Be there to experience the sensation of the Beatles, Away with Words.
All right, that's just about all the time I got left to spend with you here at the Q. Shotgun time, my good friend is next. Shotgun, I want you to remember something, man.
What do I have to remember?
Remember a year ago when we turned the clocks forward instead of back, man?
Yeah, I do.
Remember I was late for my shift and you had to fill in for a minute, man?
Yeah, I most certainly remember that.
Well, you want me to do your first set for you to pay you back, man?
Hey, why don't you do that? That's really good.
All right, man, I'm going to sit in and do Shotgun's first set to pay him back because earlier this year I was late one set, right?
Right on.
All right, man. All right, I got to make this an honest-to-goodness Shotgun show opener, so... All right, KCBQ San Diego with another Q cash call worth of fortune. Coming up sometime this hour, this is the old Shotgun at 2 o'clock. Shotgun, where are you, man? I think he's in the water closet.